What's going on, guys? This is your man, real deal, Steele. Top of the morning to you. I was asleep for a little bit, a couple hours, and then I got my market alerts that Dogecoin was doing some things. So, uh, give me a minute while I just snap into it here, folks. I'm still shaking off those cobwebs, waking up a bit, just to be with you fine folks, and do a little bit of market watching. So let's see where we can take this thing. Is this super temporary, or is it going to keep going? I don't know. But you know what? We're going to have fun either way. We're going to have a little market watch, hope for the best, and let's just root on our dog money the best way we know how. Looks like we're coming back up again. We are in some retracement, and now it looks like we're coming back up again as of right now. We are pumping. Let's get a little perspective here. We are up about 7.5% just over the last 45 minutes. That is a substantial run up here, and obviously something cool to see. I know I could very well do a Shiba stream and get a lot more viewers, and Shiba's up astronomically. I think last time I checked it was at around 50%, and we'll check that too. So it's Shiba has retraced a little bit more, down to 47%. Oh, still, that's a lot, but that's not where my heart is, guys. My heart is with Doge. So that's what we're covering, and it's good to see that Shiba isn't the only thing that's pumping in this town. That's for sure. And we got to give it up for the original dog money, and that is Dogecoin. So good morning, Casanova. Good morning, Georgie. Good morning to you, Kamal. Insomnia Crew, stand up, yes. Good morning, Alan Schneider. Tired as F, gonna sleep and listen, I understand. Welcome, guys. If you could press that like button, appreciate it. Bring more people in, get us up in those YouTube algorithms, and we'll ride this wave. We'll see where it takes us, all right? We'll ride the wave, and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a nice little time together. Obviously, if you feel compelled to super chat anywhere out the duration of this broadcast, it's hugely appreciated for all my time and efforts put forth. So yeah, I'm actually gonna tweet this stream out, let people on the Twitter know that we are live. So that's what I'm going to do real quickly here, guys. Live Dogecoin market watch. And just let me put that in there. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Let me get back to some Dogecoin statistics here. So Dogecoin continuously going back up again, headed towards 27 cents, up 8% within the last 45 minutes, 8% of the last 45 minutes. And we are getting down to it, guys, TT, welcome to the chat. Larry Ramirez, Yo-Yo Queen. I haven't seen that name in the chat for a while. Yo-Yo Queen, welcome. Or Yo-Yo Queenin. I recognize your name. I think you used to watch my show more often. You got to circle on back more. Mike Tracy, good morning, Mike Tracy. Good to see you. Doge to Mars this time, mother of all pumps coming. Maybe this could be the beginning of something absolutely parabolic. You never know. But I know one thing's for sure. A lot of people are saying that, and I've been getting it left and right in the wake of everything going on with the Shiba token, that Doge is dead and that Shiba is taking over and blah, blah, blah. Folks, No disrespect to Sheep by any means, but just for that coin to reach 1 penny, it needs to achieve a market cap of $4 trillion. That is impossible, frankly. It's impossible. Shiba's never going to reach a penny. You know, it's having its time. Those who have been holding nice positions there are reaping the rewards, and I'm happy for those people. But this idea that Doge is dead in the wake of Shiba is, it's frankly nonsense. It's frankly nonsense. Do not doubt your Doge. We are on a long-term trajectory. We are on a long-term path for success. And this morning, I am dressed for success in the best way I know how, as someone who's still in sweatpants the waist below, and who just rolled out of bed. And I actually woke up to a nightmare. I went to sleep to the watching the remake of The Thing from 2011, and I had a nightmare that I was being eaten alive by this blob monster. and then right after I woke up from that nightmare, I got my text market alerts that the Doge was pumping. Here we are, another green candle lit, guys, and we are on the move. Marcus, my German friend, good to see you. Good to see you. Tony C, my phone just went nuts, woke me up. Doge is barking with rage. Same thing happened to me, Tony C. I had my market text alerts on, and I saw that action coming on in, and I was like, should I get on? Should I go live? And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get it together. We'll sleep later in the day. We'll take a nap later. But for now, we've got to seize the moment. We got to seize the moment. We've got to rally around our dog money. TJ Braymiller, 7-1. Good to see you guys. David Bemis, wake up Nick quickly. You know what? Nick might be waking up right about now. Thank you for that. I actually will text him. I'm just going to say, Doge is pumping. Doing an early morning live market watch. Oh, that is... let's see. Good morning. Well, good morning, Mohammed. So I'm texting Nick right now, Doge Pumping, doing an early morning live market watch. If you care to pop on. LOL. I think he wakes up right about now, so he'll probably get that message either now or like within the next half hour, and he'll be like, what in the world? Is he out of his mind? Arguably, yes. Rodrigo, good to see you in the mix. Sound Gods, good morning. Jason Huffman, whoa, I'm so glad to see Jason Huffman back in the mix. Great to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Seeker of Glory, good morning. So yeah, Seeker of Glory says Doge did this last week, then shot right back down. Hope we stay at 26. Yeah, that's what we want to hope for. We want to hope for Doge resolving itself in a higher floor, even if it's a little bit from where we were before things started going up here. Marcus, thank you for the £5 super chat, €5 super chat rather. How are you, Uncle Doge? Steven, Doge will prove those believed being dead live longer. Sometimes it's not bad to swim silent before the storm. I have to agree with you there, Marcus, and I thank you for the super chat, by the way. First super chat of the morning, putting a little pep in my step, waking me up here. I love it. I love it. And I think you have a good message there. Sometimes it's always darkest before the dawn, right? Sometimes it's the quiet before the big storm. And maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Maybe we will keep going parabolic here. I can't really say which way it's going to go, you guys, from here. But what I do know is I am glad to be alive here with you fine folks in this moment as we cheer on our dog money to success, right? What I do know, in my opinion, I think the long-term trajectory for Dogecoin is good. I think the fundamentals of Dogecoin are sound. I think we are headed in directions that are favorable. If I look tired, that's because I am, folks. I haven't gotten much sleep, but it's okay. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome, new member, Mr. Lin. Thank you. Welcome aboard. And that reminds me, if you're already not a member, consider becoming a member. It's a great way to support the channel. And you can become a member for as little as just $4 a month. Just what's $1 a week? And what that does, that gives you those nifty badges you see on the screen and unlocks all the members only emojis. And then it unlocks all of the, most importantly, all the members only content. So I do a lot of members only live streams where we go deep diving into the analytics even further. I share with you more explicitly my portfolio moves, my trades, and we go just deep diving behind the scenes on a lot of stuff and give a lot of information that's been very profitable and very helpful for a fair amount of people. And plus we get extra goof. We have a good time. So thank you and welcome aboard to membership. Marcus, again, coming in with a €5 super chat. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate that. Let's start some super chats, everybody, for our host. Well, I'm not going to argue with that sentiment. What can I say? I'm not going to argue with that sentiment. Thank you, Marcus. Always appreciate you. Marcus coming all the way over from Germany, and a very fit, buff gentleman, might I add. And he kind of looks like a real-life superhero. Thanks, Stephen, for everything you're doing day and night. I appreciate you, man, and thank you for recognizing that. I really do work hard at what I do, and I really do pump out a lot of content. Whether Doge is up or whether Doge is down, or whether it's just trading sideways unremarkably, I'm here for it. So we are in some more retracement here. We are hovering right just below 26 cents. That's still above where we were, and so we obviously it would be best if we stayed above where we were. So hopefully we can settle in at a new floor above the last one, and that is the idea here. That is the ultimate objective. But either way, whatever happens, we'll just have a good time. We'll just have a good time together. Jason Huffman coming with a $5 make you holler. Appreciate that, Jason Huffman, and great to see you in the mix. You got it, Marcus. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Great to see you back in the mix, man. Georgie, why is most of the time lightly when Doge starts spiking, BTC starts going down and taking Doge with him? Well, it's a valid question. It's a love-hate relationship that Dogecoin has with Bitcoin. We are still living in a Bitcoin dominant market, whether you like it or not. That's just the way it's going to be for a while. And sometimes, many times rather, Dogecoin is subject to the market trends of Bitcoin, but not exclusively, not always. We do see our Dogecoin marching to the beat of its own drum sometimes, and we do see it break out and do its own thing sometimes. And obviously we want to see more and more of that, because I also believe that in the long term we are not going to be subject to Bitcoin dominance forever. I don't think that's going to last forever. I really don't. I think eventually, I think that Ethereum is going to seize that #1 spot, and we will see Dogecoin reign victorious right around that #3 spot, and who knows, maybe even #2 at some point, and see Bitcoin go to #3. I know a lot of people say I'm crazy for thinking this, but I really do think these are decent probabilities to transpire over the long run. So Mr. Lin coming in with some Lemonhead super chat, super sticker for $3. Thank you for that, Mr. Lin. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Joyce coming in. Hey, Steve, doing great. Enjoy your show and the effort you put in despite your health issues. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. That gets me right in the feels. So Appreciate you, Joyce, and thank you for recognizing that. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your support. So, if we can just stay up at around 26 cents, that is actually, to put things in perspective, that's still substantial progress. So, just to give you guys some perspective, Dogecoin for the week, right? Let's go to it. Let's check out what the last week's forecast of Dogecoin was. So if we look at the last week on Dogecoin, it's up almost 8% over the last week. Over the last hour, we are still up at about 5%, right? We're still up at about 5%. So we obviously want to get that back up to where it was 8% and beyond. But I don't control the markets, contrary to popular belief. I don't control those markets, so we just do our best to cheer it along from the sidelines here and rally together. Again, to put things in perspective, we are up 8% over the last week, folks. So when in doubt, zoom out. So 8% is still a substantial progress in a week's time. So if we can at the very least settle in at a new floor, even if it's 1 or 2 pennies, that is very substantial growth, considering that Dogecoin has a market cap of about 34 billion. So that takes a lot. We're talking about a lot of big money moves in order to even get a coin, a project of this size to raise 1 penny. Jason, I've been coming in with that $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, man. David Bemis coming in. Welcome to membership, David Bemis. Appreciate you, man. That is awesome. Love to see that lean green on the scene, if you know what I mean. Welcome to membership. It's awesome to be a member here at Steven Steele Live. And guess what? It's only $4 a month. That's $1 a week. Folks, this is limbo to the extreme. How low can I go? Not any lower. For $1 a week, the kind of value you get back for that is pretty substantial, if I might take a moment to toot my own horn. I do live members only breakouts, live streams on an average of 4 nights a week. I also release some members only content video in addition to that. And then of course you get those nifty badges and emojis you can put on the screen, like the ones I'm about to right now. You get the Doge, you get the Elon, and you get some tatas for good measure. And you put all those on the screen, and there you have some membership emojis. Anyway, thank you, David. Welcome to membership class at the community here. Anyway, if you're brand new here, you're watching Steven Steele Live. I'm Steven Steele. It's great to have you in the fold. I would encourage you to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit all that notification bell. Join our awesome community. Actually, this channel has been doing a kind of a breakout of its own. It's been breaking out and growing substantially over the last month, and it's great to see. It's great to see those numbers come up. It's great to see new people coming into the fold. It's great to build more Doge momentum together. It's great to build more positivity together. It's great to just join us on this journey to the moon, Mars, and beyond. Some are actually even going to Uranus. I will leave that up to you. That's not for everyone, for sure. But we are having a lot of fun. Corey says, Tata's FTW. Yes. Look at all those emojis coming on the screen from Alan Schneider. I love it. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already smashed that like button, if you just take a moment to do so, really appreciate it. Gets us up in those tricky YouTube algorithms. I don't know if there's anyone else live streaming Dogecoin market right now, so let's take it to the top. I think, as Motley Crue once said, earliest on in their career. Has anyone ever seen that documentary, that kind of rockumentary, if you will, that was released on Netflix a couple years ago? Yeah, kind of like cheesy but good. So you guys, we are rolling. We're not gonna lie to you, we're slipping a little bit more. We're retracing a bit more. We are at 25.65, 25.65. Come on, Doge money. Come on, dog money. Let's turn this ship around. Let's turn it upside down into the ascendance that we want to head. So when we go back to the red and green candles, we are in a sizable retracement here. This is still within the normal realms. Right now, what we're looking at a zoomed in chart of the last 15 minutes. So you see some sideways trading way down here, pretty unremarkably the way it's been doing the last 48 hours. Then we see this big rocket pump right there. Now we are in retracement. I'd say, even though this looks a bit severe, I would say this is still moving within the normal, healthy realms of retracement. I get a little bit more concerned once we get a little below here with any red candle action. So we'll just have to see. I am actually seeing a pretty good amount of buy orders coming here. So I think we're going to probably see a green candle start to pop up. And there it is, the a little green candle. Green candle, green candle. Will you be mine? Oh, yes, that's what we like to see. A little bit of green candle ascending to the skies. That's where we want to go. That's where we want to go, folks. And hopefully we can continue this rocket ride together. And how's everyone feeling this morning? What part of the globe are you guys coming to me from? Where is everyone from? Let's do a geographical roll call. My Doge fam, let's do a geographical roll call. Let's see where everyone's from. David Bemis says sushi restaurant in Bridgehampton, New York, accepting Doge for payment and tips. Will stop in next week to say thank you, eat and pay in Doge. That is awesome news. Thank you for reporting that to us, David. David coming to us from, I assume, New York. So that, or if not, you'll be making a long trip for some sushi. But thank you for reporting that awesome news, David. Alan Schneider, I'm surprised Motley Crue is still alive. I think most people are at this point. Corey's saying, I think it's going to settle higher than before after retracement. I certainly hope you're right. That's my proclivity as well, my friend. F. Usel says we need more Doge streamers, going with good music and happy vibes. You know, there's not a lot of dedicated live Doge streamers when things aren't going super bananas, super hype, you know. That's not me, though. You guys know me. Real deal Steven Steele. I'm coming to the mat night after night after night after night. I am on the air on an average of about 6 nights a week, folks, coming to you with the live Doge-centric content, whether it's raining, whether it's shining, whether we're trading sideways, whether we're in a market depression, or whether we are rocking into the moon. We are here doing it to it, encouraging, bringing the Doge momentum, bringing the positive vibes, bringing in an encouraging word to each and every one of you guys. This is a long journey. As Warren Buffett once said, stock market and the wealth in the stock market is simply the process of trading it from the hands of the impatient to the patient. And folks, this is a journey for the patient. And if you want those life-changing gains, if you want those wife-changing gains, we are the ones that are going to diamond hand it till we get there. Do you realize that the overwhelming majority of millionaires that have been created through cryptocurrency have done so through holding long positions for not one, not two, but several years? That's where the big money gets made. Those who have the tenaciousness, those that have the patience to hold for several years at a time, folks. That's where it all happens. You know, my co-host that's often with me, Nick Balls, and yes, that is his real name, he's right out of Chicago. He put $10,000 into Dogecoin in the year 2014. $10,000 into Dogecoin in the year 2014. And he filed it away. He didn't really think about it a whole lot. He didn't touch it. He diamond handed it for 7-8 years. And around that 7th year, that's when Dogecoin broke out from a fraction of a penny and went to 2 pennies. And then all of a sudden went to 3, 4, 5, 6, and the rest is history beyond. And now we're looking over a quarter. over 1/4 per Dogecoin value. So this is an extraordinary tale of a man who is now a multi-millionaire due to diamond handing it over 7 years with the dog money. Okay, folks? And now he's a retired multi-millionaire at the age of 33. At the age of 33. My goodness, at 33, I hardly had a checking account that could pay the bills. So, man, props to Nick Balls. An important lesson for all of us, really. And most any crypto-related millionaire that you run into and that you talk to will, for the most part, I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule, and we have a couple of them in this community, which have been glorious tales of success, which I'll share with that momentarily. But the overwhelming majority of millionaires that get made in cryptocurrency happen through people that just exercise a lot of patience, a lot of willpower to keep their investment and keep engaged, and they invest in very solid, sound, high utility projects with great teams and communities, and they just let it ride for several years, and that's usually when the biggest gains happen. What's my job now? Why do I live stream so much, right? Why do I live stream night after night, and sometimes even mornings like this? It's because I want to be an encouragement to you guys. I want to be a place where you guys can come to, rain or shine, night or day, where we can come together and encourage each other and be of good cheer and keep on moving, guys. Keep on moving. You can't ride the rocket until you ride the tiger, ladies and gentlemen, and you can't. And riding the tiger basically means you got to stick it through the hard times and take your lumps, and before we can ascend to those higher levels. Guys, if you would have asked a Dogecoin holder 1 year ago today, Dogecoin has risen nearly 9,000% in the last 12-month duration period of time. Now, those of us who got in less than a year ago, sometimes we get a little impatient. You're like, why is Dogecoin still trading in the 20s after 6 months of this stuff? What is going on? Well, guys, put things in perspective. If you were to go up to any Dogecoin investor that was invested a year ago today or further back and tell them, hey, listen, what would you say if I told you that Dogecoin was going to be 9,000% higher and trading almost at 26 cents market value? Would that be good or bad news for you? Is that okay news, or would that really titillate you, flick your switch, excite you? Almost every one of those investors would be, that is phenomenal. Are you kidding me? We're going to go 9,000% in the next year. I love it. That's what they would say. That's what they would say. So it's not outside the realm of probability for Dogecoin to do the same thing over a 12-month duration from where we stand right now. There are actually some prominent crypto analysts that are predicting Dogecoin going up between 500 and 1,000. That's right, 1,000 within the next 2 months. This is certainly something I'm not taking off the table. This is certainly something within the realm of probability. We are seeing long periods of accumulation, long periods of momentum building. And the algorithmic patterns that we have seen in relation to Dogecoin over the last year particularly show us that Dogecoin will do this for a while before breaking up parabolically to a minimum of 400%. Now, analysts are showing that because we've had longer accumulation periods, that we are going to, the dam is actually just going to eventually break and burst, and that we are going to likely see a parabolic rise to the likes of which we've never seen before. So do not be discouraged. This is something that's very probable, that's on the table, that has been talked about by numerous respected analysts, and it's something that's certainly can be left on the table. Felipe coming in with a I think that's a €5 super chat. Well, either way, thank you, Felipe. Appreciate you so much for the super chat. Hey, Steve, much love from the UK. I did have it right. That's a £5 super chat. Hello, my friend from across the pond. Well, it's 7:23 in the morning here, so that means it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, about 1:30 in the afternoon by you. Isn't that right, mate? Thank you so much, my friend. I'm actually half English, so I've got the English heart. I've got an English heart for my friends from across the pond. So thank you for tuning in, Felipe, and don't forget to hit the subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Guys, if you're new to the channel, we got about 70 people in here, not too shabby for early morning here. So if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Let's keep ascending this stream up into the YouTube algorithm so we can build more Dogementum together. In fact, let's get a little bit better. I'm going to give a countdown from 10 backwards to see how many more likes we can put on the scoreboard there. So let's do it. Let's at least get 50 likes on there. We're at 38 right now. Let's do a countdown from 10 backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. We did it, guys. We did it. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's going on in the chat? We got Leo. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Don't dream it's over. Hey now. Hey now. When the Doge comes down, don't give up on your Dogecoin, 'cause it's gonna come back up. I believe it, man. That's the best I got. What do you want? I'm half asleep still. What up, Marcus? The Beef Supreme. The Beef Supreme stuck in there somewhere along the lines, bringing that big Doge energy, that big beefy energy. I love it. Zombie Doge Army, another one of my esteemed mods. Good to see you in here. 69 likes is what we need. I agree. 69 is the number to be. Steve, welcome. This is it. Let's get the energy moving. I love it. I love it. We are still in a certain level of retracement, but we are a bit higher than where we were before. And that much we know, that much I can tell you, my friends. So we are trading right now at about 25.5. Can we bring it up? Can we move it up? If you are on Twitter, why don't we get that Dogecoin trending? Why don't we hashtag Dogecoin, hashtag Dogementum? Let's get down to it, boppers. If you're on social media, tweet about Dogecoin, hashtag Dogecoin. If you find something lacking enthusiasm, it's up to us to inject that enthusiasm into it, and we can bring it to the floor. We have seen quintessential examples, just the amount of momentum, amount of Dogementum, amount of mainstream media that we have been able to bring attention to the Dogecoin, starting at this little channel right here. Yes, we have. I began tweeting and talking about bringing Dogecoin to AMC. And I was tweeting about it, and then a lot of people from this channel were all tweeting about the same time. And consequentially, Elon Musk himself liked one of my tweets that said, Dogecoin needs to be accepted at AMC. It just makes sense. That tweet got about 5,000 likes or something like that, thousands of retweets. And then the headlines in the news for the next 48 hours were Elon endorses AMC to accept Dogecoin. And then my name was all over the press. Stephen Steele expressed this. Elon agreed with it. And then that was seen by the media as a solid endorsement of from Elon Musk for Dogecoin to be accepted at AMC. Consequentially, we saw a kick up in a new floor as a result of that news. So that started on a little channel like this. Never discount, never undermine what people can do. We may not be super big money. Most of us are probably, in fact, working class investors, right? But you know what working class investors have? We may not be able to move markets through all of our money, huge money investments through millions and millions and millions of dollars in trading and buying. But what we can do is we have mouthpieces, we have fingers, we have hands, we've got cell phones, we've got computers, and we can make noise, we can bang the drum, we can be heard as loud as we want to be heard. It is up to us. If we want to be heard, we can decide to be heard. If we want to make a big ruckus for the dog money, we can do it. We don't need anyone's permission to do this. We don't need a huge pumping market in order to do this. We can start the Dogementum organically from us. And then what happens? Dogementum is infectious. Enthusiasm is infectious. Then other people say, hey, why are these people so jubilant? Why are these people so happy? Why are these people so hopeful? I want to be a part of that. What's going on here? I want to be a part of that. And then it just starts spreading. It starts spreading. And before you know it, you're trending. And before you know it, the markets start corresponding accordingly. Marcus coming in with a €5 super chat. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate you so much. Stephen, is there a new development about ass? That is a that, for those who don't know, that is a cryptocurrency project. Getting quite a bit around it. Planning on having her on the show again sometime. So I haven't been in regular contact with Liv, who is the project lead and founder of that venture. But we have been corresponding a little bit. She has been incredibly busy with a brand new NFT project called Kyoto 3033. And that is launching very soon. I think in a few days it launches. And so she has plans for Ass Token to sync up with that NFT project to help build and ascend and promote those together. So there's, from what I understand, Ass Token is something that's going to be working with the metaverse of that new NFT project. So that much I do know, Marcus. So I know she's been working on things behind the scenes for to help get that coin back revivaled and up there. So that's what I do now. Hey now was more of a Larry Sanders, Howard Stern reference, but I like your 80s response nevertheless. A few of you might get that reference. I was kind of referencing an 80s song by a band called Crowded House called Hey Now, and I probably went on a lot of mixtapes back in the day to a lot of girls' mixtapes back in the day. It's a great song. Press 69 for a beefy surge, says Alan Schneider. We love that 6'9" here in the Doge world, don't we? So we are at 25, still hanging out a little above from where we were before. Hey, that's all right. So as long as we can hang out a little above where we were before. I do see some new buy orders coming in. I do see a green candle getting lit. Let's see if we can keep rocking it. Let's see if we can keep moving, keep grooving, and ascend this thing back over to 26 cents where it belongs and beyond. Who knows? Maybe we can go to heaven with 27, folks. Heaven to 27. Let's keep your fingers crossed. Keep your paws crossed. Let's do it to it, boppers. Right now we are showing some bullish movement. Definitely more buy orders and sell orders coming in, which results in more green on that screen, if you know what I mean. Speaking of green on the screen, well, now we got some yellow on the screen with 78 HK. What is HK? What kind of currency is that, sir? Mr. Smith, thank you very much for that thumbs up and that rocket and your super chat. Hugely appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much for coming through and supporting the show with a nice super chat, sir. Thank you. Demetrius Jean, still think end of a bull run prediction at $1.80, or did it change higher, lower? Demetrius, good question. So I certainly would not take it off the table at a possibility of Dogecoin eventually getting to $1.80 when the bull run has all been said and done. Now, what I have been talking, that's a very extremely bullish prediction in light of where we are right now. I wouldn't say I'd put it quite there with any degree of certainty, but what I can tell you this, everything that we've been looking at, Nick and myself, and we do technical analysis on a daily basis, and we correspond with each other on a daily basis about this as well, is this. We have both concluded that we are looking at a very bullish market overall that's going to take place through the next few months here, carry us to the end of the year. Not to say that's not going to be without its retracements, respectively, but the overall trajectory is going to be very bullish, I believe, for the entire market, including Dogecoin, of course, over the next few months into the end of the year. Now, I think the real major price action is going to happen at the beginning of 2022. We've got massive things ahead. Guys, if you are discouraged, don't be of discouraged. Be of good cheer. Be of good cheer. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you some reasons for optimism. I'm going to give you some reasons for optimism in relation to Dogecoin. Listen up, listen up. There are some massive game-changing moves that are going to bestow upon us in the Dogecoin community in early 2022. Among those are Robinhood wallets. So Robinhood wallets are expected to be released to market in the beginning of 2022. And why is this such a big deal? Well, it is estimated now we have some data that well over 1 million people have signed up for Robinhood crypto wallets and are awaiting those wallets, well over 1 million and counting. And it wouldn't surprise me if that would get to 2 million before it's time for release. Now, we do know and we do have plenty of data to show that the number one crypto seller, the number one crypto trades that happen on Robinhood, the number one moneymaker for Robinhood in crypto is Dogecoin, hands down. It's number one. There's not even a close second place. It blows everything else out of the water. In fact, so much so that not only is Dogecoin the number one moneymaker, number one most transacted cryptocurrency on Robinhood, but it's also a substantial amount of what makes up of Robinhood's profits quarter to quarter in all totality, including all of its stock offerings. So with that in mind, it is safe to assume that nearly every single person that's requested a wallet from Robinhood is a Dogecoin holder in greater or lesser capacity. This is going to have a monumental effect reverberating across the market once a minimum of at least over 1 million Dogecoin holders will have the capacity to move that Dogecoin, to buy things with Dogecoin, to put things onto cold storage, to buy more and keep throwing it on cold storage, as people often do when they have that option. And that's going to, I think, help ascend Dogecoin to the next level of adoption, folks. So that is something to really look forward to. Another thing too is Elon Musk has expressed in the past that one of the reasons he's waiting to announce Tesla accepting Dogecoin is he's waiting for those wallets to happen. I believe that's one of the main things that he is waiting for. So when those Robinhood wallets become a real world reality to well over 1 million Dogecoin holders, I think we can expect to more than likely see Tesla finally announce the acceptance of Dogecoin in 2022, more than likely towards the beginning of 2022, not shortly after preceding Robinhood getting the wallets out there. Okay, and that's just one thing. That's just one thing to look forward to. What's happening at the beginning of 2022. Another thing, folks, is what's happening at the beginning of 2022 is the Doge Ethereum bridge. Check it out. This is Doge, this is Ethereum. They're coming through and they're giving the biggest rock lock in all of cryptocurrency history. And when that happens, that is going to have an absolute explosive effect. This is going to be a game-changing thing that's happening, folks, because that is going to substantially increase the practical utility for both coins respectively, both Ethereum and Dogecoin. And that is going to have just, I think, a momentous effect on the market for both of those coins. I think it's going to help ascend the market value of both Ethereum and Dogecoin. And another thing that the Ethereum Dogecoin bridge is going to do, it's going to be able to include Dogecoin for smart contracts. And it's also going to be the main catalyst in ascending Dogecoin to further relevance in use within the NFT market. This is going to be the main thing that ascends Dogecoin into being becoming a practical utility coin in the NFT space. This is something I've been pushing for and talking about quite a bit. We need to get Dogecoin as a broadly accepted form of digital currency in the NFT space. We need to get that on OpenSea and everywhere else. And the Doge Ethereum bridge will enable a Dogecoin token in order to be that piece, that missing link in order to achieve that. Now, once we get Dogecoin accepted into the NFT market, we have the NFT space and market, as you know, has been moving and pumping to the course of billions and billions of dollars per quarter, even per month. And so once we get Dogecoin in the mix of that, again, that is going to give a big turbo boost to the adoption of Dogecoin, which I believe is going to have a significant impact on the value and raising the market value of Dogecoin. Good morning, Lisa Timmerman. Good to see you, doll. We're great to see you this morning. Jamas Road, Tiger King is going to do it to Shiba. Hey, more power to you guys, to the Tiger King. I know that it's Tiger King, respectively, compared to Shiba, is still an underdog, but I'll tell you what. From what I know about the community is very positive. The community is very, they're on the move, man. They're on the move. They've got a spark there. They've got something going on there. I'll give them that. And plus that team, I know that team is a very capable team. I wouldn't underestimate the potential of Tiger King in the long run. So I even know there's been some chatter within the Tiger King movement that eventually Tiger King is going to be the rival to Shiba, while Dogecoin ascends into the big leagues, into that number 3 spot. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a fun result? Alan Schneider, Zombie, where'd you hide my lighter? Zombie's the only one that's going to know that. Grandmaster Steele, says Corey. Good morning, sir. Peter's $5 Shiba investment. Doge is a dead coin. Oh, here we go. Sir, don't you have anything better to do with your morning than to come in here and just be, honestly, who peed in your coffee? Who peed in your coffee? Good luck to you. But Dogecoin is worth over $34 billion. In order to Shiba to even get to a penny, it's going to have to accomplish a 4 trillion market cap. Impossible, not happening. Next, please. Robinhood will buy Dogecoin for its balance sheet soon. Oh, and another piece of news I have for our friend Peter here. Robinhood recently shot down Shiba. It's not taking Shiba on its platform. Isn't that a shame? I predicted this a few weeks ago. And why did I predict this? That Robinhood was actually not going to accept Shiba is because Robinhood's predominant bread and butter is Dogecoin. The amount of trading and profits that is yielded from quarterly for Robinhood from Dogecoin is just absolutely astronomical. It's their number 1 performing coin, not even close. There's not even a close second place. And so I said that I did think Robinhood was going to platform Shiba because they wouldn't want to risk in alienating and ticking off a significant section of loyal Dogecoin investors. That's their bread and butter. They're not going to risk alienating those folks, and so it looks like I was right. I put it on the moon. Welcome, Muhammad Ali. Looks like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Mr. Rowe. Yeah, here's the thing. Make your money with Shiba. That's great. I have no problem with that. Do what you got to do. Make your money with Shiba. I know some of you here invested in Shiba. Listen, in digital currency, make your money where you can, folks. I'm not against you guys investing in Shiba and making your money, but my loyalties are to Dogecoin for a number of reasons. This is a project that I believe in. I believe it's a utility. I believe in its fundamentals. I believe in its general culture and ethos that's surrounding it. Shiba came on the scene. Now, I also sometimes invest and profit off of projects that I don't have a lot of respect for. And Shiba is one of those that I just don't have a lot of respect for the project, even though I'm not against investing in it, because let's face it, if the token wasn't named Shiba Inu, none of us would be talking about it. So actually that's a testimony to their shrewd marketing tactics, but at the same time it's sad because they literally stole the mascot off of Doge, right? And to kind of piggyback off of the marketing success of Doge and then turn around and name itself the Dogecoin Killer, just very sleazy, very disrespectful, very try-hard and kind of cringe. That kind of thing just doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't vibe with me, and to me that just speaks volumes about the integrity or the lack thereof of the team that's been behind that project. Now, that being said, make your money, honey, that's fine. But do I respect the project? No, I do not. What is your price prediction of Dogecoin? My price prediction of Dogecoin is $69,000. And I am crunched the numbers through my much wow machine to reach that analytical conclusion there, sir. Who knows? At this rate, end of year, will we get to $1 by the end of the year? I think it's kind of unlikely, but do I think we'll get to $1 in the year 2022? I think is highly likely. Again, I think that we are looking at a bullish trends over the next few months for the entire market into the new year. And that's when I think things are going to really rocket wildly. Here we are at about 90 viewers. Welcome, guys. If you are currently not subscribed, what are you doing? We've got the funnest little community here on all of YouTube. You're watching Steven Steele Live. I am Steven Steele. It's great to have you with us. Hit subscribe. Hit that all on the notification bell. If you're already a subscriber, hit all on that notification bell so you never miss these fun live market watches that we do here. And we are doing it too. We are spreading the Doge momentum. We are spreading the momentum one day at a time, day in, day out, night in, night out. I stream quite a bit, actually, usually to the pace of 6 nights a week. I have all of, if you're even remotely interested in Dogecoin, you have got to subscribe. I have the best guests in the space. In fact, just a few days away, on the 29th of this month, I will have the primary Dogecoin developer, Dogecoin contributor since 2013, Ross Nickel. Ross Nickel will be my special guest on this channel, on this show, on October 29th. You do not want to miss that, my friends. We are going to have an expansive talk. We are going to have an in-depth talk. We're going to have a fun talk. Ross has become a friend of mine over the past 6-7 months, and we are just going to have an awesome time. So let's just get down to it. We've got a lot to be encouraged by. This is not, slow and steady wins the race, you guys. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme overnight. The fundamentals are sound. The fundamentals are sound of Dogecoin, and the things that are happening behind the scenes, folks, are absolutely monumental. Oh, Peter, you're such a doofus. Dogecoin is up 9,000% from where it was 12 months ago. 9,000%. Under any metric, that is a rousing success. And Doge is held on heartily in the top 10 market cap. SHIB is just a small fraction of the market cap of Dogecoin. And it's going to take a very unrealistic amount of money for it to even reach 1 penny. That's what happens when you create a supply of a quadrillion. That's what happens when you create a supply of a quadrillion. What is a quadrillion? And that's what also happens when you have, again, very unethical rollout wherein to inflate a false impression of your value of your coin, where you say that you're burning a chunk of the supply by gifting it to Vitalik Buterin's wallet. Guys, what a sham. What a sham. You're either burning part of your supply or you're gifting it. You can't be doing both at the same time. So that was very misleading. And what happened was Vitalik just woke up one day, just as he did again with these Dogecoin knockoff coins that were gifted to him. So people
in efforts for projects to try to tie themselves to Vitalik Buterin when he actually doesn't have anything to do with these projects. Well, Vitalik Buterin woke up one day and said, I'm cashing all this SHIB. I'm donating a lot of it to charity. I'm getting it out of my wallet. And that's when you saw SHIB take a sharp dive when Vitalik Buterin did that. So again, very sleazy, very sleazy. I can't respect a project like that. I can't respect a project like that. And you know what? She may be making gains today, and that's fine, but that doesn't mean I have to respect the project. Very sleazy. Joe's been doing for nothing on months on end. Do you realize Bitcoin has been doing nothing for months on end, has had periods of sideways trading? All the most successful coins in the market over a period, and that have been around for eight years, plus or minus a year. All the most successful coins in the top 10, most of the coins in the top 10 have had long periods of accumulation, long periods of trading sideways. You know, the most successful coins, when you zoom out and you look on the charting, it's a tale of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Conversely, if you have a coin that just goes absolutely parabolic, without healthy retracements, it's subject to the laws of gravity and it comes crashing down. So that is another, those are actually warning signs. What we want healthy growth, right? We want healthy growth. And so sometimes we will see corrections that aren't pleasant, right? When we saw Dogecoin reach up to about 73, 74%, and now we're at, 26 cents. Not pleasant, right? But it was overbought. It was overbought and it reached a correction. And by the time it got settled, it is still a heck of a lot better than where we were about 7 months ago when we were at like 6 cents. Frankie, yeah. Yeah, I've had about enough of that guy. Here we are. We are going up. We got a couple green candles in the mix. We're ascending towards 26 cents. 26 cents. Getting a little pep back in the step here. Definitely got some more buy orders coming in than sell orders. And we are doing it to it. We are doing it to it. Maybe getting back on that good foot, as James Brown once said. Guys, you're brand new to the channel. You're watching Steven Steele Live. I'm Steven Steele, and it's awesome to have you with us. If you are a first-time watcher, I want to encourage you to join this channel, join this community. We have got the best Doge-centric community on all of YouTube. We've got the most positive, awesome community, and we have a lot of fun. And we're a little weird too. So just so you know, if you're going to roll with us, we're a little weird. You got to be cool with that. So hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit all on that notification bell. And if anyone else feels compelled to super chat throughout the duration of this broadcast, that's obviously hugely appreciated for my time and efforts put in, and it allows me to spend as much time on this stuff as I can, or else I wouldn't be able to do it, guys. Jamis Rowe again. Sheeb is a forest of red flags. Yeah. Tony C. It takes over 20 years for Doge total supply to double. Yeah. Sheeb has 394 trillion. Do the math. We are Doge, indeed. Mr. Rose says Tiger is going to eat the Shiba. Doge is going to the moon soon. I like what you say there. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. Good morning, Cloud Chamber. Good to have you in the mix. So, we're doing it to it. We're hanging out. We're just kind of having a fun little morning market watch here on a Sunday morning. Is anyone having some breakfast? Anyone having some tea? Anyone having some coffee? I'm having some ice water. I'm a bit dehydrated, and my throat needs a little bit of get a little parched here, maybe from all the talking I've been doing. Refreshing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm seeing more retracement here. Frankie coming in with a $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Keep cranking out the good content, Steven. You are still and always my number one place to listen and talk Doge. Thank you, Frankie. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support and your kind words. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Mr. Leon, welcome to the chat. Artful Dodger, I love that. I think the Artful Dodger, I think I follow you on Twitter, right? I think you were another holding down the Doge from across the pond in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Lynn says, to the moon, in Doge we believe. I love it. Good morning, Steven. Good morning to you, Mr. Larry Ramirez, sir. Lisa Timmerman, I hope everyone wins. I love my Doge fam. We love you back, Lisa Timmerman. I'm not taking my Doge out for at least 2 years. Honestly, that's what I advise people overall. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it is my belief that overall the best feedback that I can give people is to look for projects that you genuinely believe in, from a utility aspect, from a developmental aspect, from a strong team and a strong community, all of those things together, right? And then invest, and then let it ride long term. Be patient, folks. Be patient, folks. And overall, that's going to give you a much higher probability of success than if you're always trying to short trade things, swing trade things, folks. Unless you've got a ton of experience at doing that sort of thing, you're really setting yourself up for not doing so well. So again, the overwhelming majority of investors are millionaires that have been made through cryptocurrency have done so by practicing a lot of patience over the course of several years, sticking it out with the investments they believe in. What do you think about Elon's tweet of not being affiliated with the foundation? I knew someone was going to ask about this. I actually just released a video. I released a video about this late last night. You can go check it out on my channel. But basically, to answer your question here live right now, look, I am in touch and friends with a few different people sitting on the Dogecoin Foundation. All I can tell you is what we know and what we don't know. And what I can tell you with absolute certainty is that the people sitting on the Dogecoin Foundation would never purposely mislead anyone. They would never purposely misrepresent the idea of Elon's attorney, Jared Birchall, sitting on the foundation. From what I've heard from people in the Dogecoin Foundation is that they were in contact with Elon's team about Jared sitting on the foundation, and they had an unequivocal impression that that was something he wanted to do. So I'm not sure. So what I can tell you is the Dogecoin Foundation, they have the best intentions, and they would never purposely mislead someone. So what I think it happened is one of three things. It's one of three things. Either there was a misunderstanding on Elon's part, like he misunderstood the tweet or what it was specifically referring to, or there was been a lack of communication between Elon and Jared. One of those things are certainly possible or probable. The second thing is there has been a certain degree, unfortunately, from a minority of folks of what I would describe as distasteful, obnoxious maxi behavior that we sometimes see in the Bitcoin community, and that has rubbed Elon in a bad way in the past and has caused Elon to kind of lash out against Bitcoin. I'm not saying it hasn't affected. It has affected Elon to that degree in relation to Dogecoin, witnessing that kind of stuff. But it is within the realm of possibility that he has seen some of that, and he has kind of maybe sending a signal that he disapproves of some of that behavior the same way he disapproves of the very obnoxious behavior that's kind of come out of the Bitcoin community. And this is something that I've warned people, and that's why I always advise people to be positive, be open, and do not be hyper judgmental of others. That doesn't mean we don't stand up for ourselves when we're attacked, mind you, but we don't want to go around witch hunting people and being obnoxious turds. Okay, we want to try to aspire to do only good every day. Be friendly, be fun, right? Be fun, be inviting, be humorous, right? So that's another possibility. The last possibility it could be a legal thing. He could have gotten advice from his legal team to put some space between himself and the foundation in lieu of what announcements are probably coming in the near future in relation to Tesla and Dogecoin. So I believe it's got to be one of those three things. It's got to be one of those three things. And I actually made a video about that late last night that you can check on my channel. But overall, I do not think this is something to be terribly concerned about. I do not think this affects substantially at this stage Elon Musk's interest and interest toward and enthusiasm towards Dogecoin. When does Elon accept Bitcoin and also Doge? Has Bitcoin now hit the measures he wanted before he took it again? I mean, that's a great point. Again, I think that he's going to announce Bitcoin and Dogecoin integration, I believe separately, in early 2022. That's what it's looking like. And again, I talked about this earlier in the stream. One of the main things Elon is waiting for is wallets to be released with Robinhood. Wallets released in Robinhood before he announces the Dogecoin Tesla merge. Because there is now over 1 million people signed up and waiting for Robinhood wallets, right? And almost every one of those investors, to a greater or lesser degree, are invested in Dogecoin. So with that in mind, this is major. This is, I think, going to have a huge effect on Dogecoin's adoption. And I think this is one of the main things that Elon is waiting for before he makes such an announcement. And again, I think we can look to early 2022 for that. Katrina Marie, good to see you in the mix. Katrina Marie, well, how are you? You know, a bit underslept, but all things considered, I'm doing A-okay. Good to see you back in the mix, Katrina Marie. So here we are. We got about 100 people in the chat. If you're brand new here, I'd like to personally welcome you. You're watching Steven Steele Live. I am Steven Steele. Feel free to subscribe. In fact, what are you doing? If you're even remotely interested in Dogecoin, why aren't you already subscribed to this channel? We have got the best Doge-centric community here on the entire internet. I mean that. We've got such a fantastic crew of people, and we have so much fun, and I bring you guys the best guests in the space. I bring you Dogecoin developers, I bring you interesting authors, journalists, other people, other content creators in the Dogecoin space. I've got two excellent co-hosts with me. One is Nick Balls. Yes, that's his real name, and he is actually a multi-millionaire because of Dogecoin. And he's joining me. I usually stream at night. Now, I usually stream at night around 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So that's another reason why you want to keep those notifications on so you know when we go live. So either Nick is one of my co-hosts or Sadaf Jadran, and she is awesome. Sadaf hails from Sydney, Australia, and she is a crypto head, and she is immersed in both NFTs and crypto just like me. And she's got an awesome personality, and according to many of the fellows, they find her quite easy on the eyes as well. So it's great. I toggle back and forth. In fact, Sadaf is going to be live on the air tonight at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sadaf will be live on the air tonight. Don't miss it. Sadaf and I are going to be coming to you live. We're going to have an awesome time. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things, and we just have a great time. Check out Squid. It's going crazy. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there's a lot of things kind of, it's hard to keep track. You know, I think the last tally, there's like 16,000 different cryptocurrency. We are definitely in an era of oversaturation. I believe that thin is going to be dramatically thinned out over the next 24 months. But, you know, it's hard to keep track of all these projects. As I've often said, just because I'm not invested in a project doesn't mean I'm not interested in a project. It means I don't have enough capital to get into everything that I think has potential. Not many of us fortunately are in a position to be there, but you know, LA Native TV, love the Ramones vibe. Yes, I'm a huge Ramones fan. I'm a huge Beach Boys fan and a huge Ramones fan. And the Ramones, Joey Ramones, one of his favorite bands was the Beach Boys, actually. And when you are aware of that, and then when you listen to the Ramones, it's easy to see, right? It's easy to see when you listen to Ramones songs where that Beach Boys influence comes from, because there's a fair amount of Ramones songs that sound like just super sped up Beach Boys songs, but with lots of distortion on the guitar. I love the Ramones. Dirty Bird Fight Club NFT, all right. I'll check it out. I'm pretty particular about what NFT projects I get into, just because I'm just very particular about the artwork. But I'll check it out. You definitely seem more sincere than a lot of the Moon Boys on YouTube. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very optimistic. I like to be engaging and fun, but I don't like to sell people, bogus hope and headlines and clickbait. You see all these headlines. Dogecoin 100x today, or even 10x today. I don't do things like that, and I don't do like the open mouth surprised look in my thumbnails. Like I just couldn't do that. Where they always go like, they're always like, I can't do it. Brahma, hello Steve, you're a new subscriber. Been watching you since a week. Loved your content, brother. Appreciate it, Mr. Brahma. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, man. Steve and everyone, please check out a tweet from Pot Noodle about launching a new flavor, including Doge themed pot. And please give the Doge pot a vote. Yeah, go over and check out Pot Noodle on Twitter. Okay, so Pot Noodle, as I understand, is kind of a ramen instant noodle company that's hails out of the United Kingdom, and they are putting out some Doge themed product, and they've been tweeting about Dogecoin lightly, and so we want to reward any company that adapts Dogecoin and includes Dogecoin and Doge culture in its marketing and all that. We want to encourage that because that spreads adoption. So go on over to Pot Noodle, give them a follow, give them a nice comment, tell them that you appreciate them putting Dogecoin in the mix. Here we are, guys. We just hit 26 cents. We're climbing back up. And we are doing it to it. I like it. We like those big green winnies. It's hard to say that without laughing, isn't it? Greg Alaska asks, is there a Dogecoin acceptance option for membership too? Unfortunately, because I'm going through YouTube, I cannot. People cannot pay with Dogecoin because I'm only subject through the currency options that YouTube has available. Or else, yeah, I would absolutely include that in there. But again, if you would like to become a member, there's 3 different tiers of membership, and it starts at just $4 a month. That's just $1 a week. What does that do? It turns your name a nice green. It gives you that nifty badge. It opens up all these cool emojis for the members only, like the ones I'm about to put in the chat right now. Right there. And then we do a lot of special members only breakout sessions where I go into more detail over my investment strategies, my personal portfolio, a lot of promising projects that I'm keeping an eye on, that I've been scouting. I spent a lot of time scouting out both NFT projects and other utility coin projects that I think have really good potential to make some good gains. And I do members only streams preceding my regular broadcasts on the average about 4 nights a week. So you're getting a lot of value for just $1 a week. And plus we get a little goofy over there. We have a lot of fun. And that's also a great way to show some great, simple, cost-effective way to show support for what we're doing here. And you can simply join by pressing the join button below the video there. I'm actually going to pin, if you just give me a moment here, I'm going to pin a link where you can become a member at the top of the chat, just to even make it extra foolproof, extra simple for you guys. Just give me a moment. I'm going to put membership. Boom. And we'll put that there, put a space there, and we'll pin that at the top of the chat. Tiger King, buy before he talks about it on Netflix. So this is, people that are really bullish on Tiger King. They're really excited over the 2nd season of Tiger King dropping. because, you know, it's a wildly popular show. It's weird. It's fascinating. It's funny. So the folks in the Tiger King community see this as a great opportunity for the success of that project. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, says Zombie Doge Army. I've never heard that term, Zombie Doge. Competition is good. She versus Dogecoin. Let's do it. Yeah, it's a fun rivalry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a Doge man. Make your money where you can, though. But Doge is where my respect is. Put it that way. But if people are just going to come here and just keep trolling and trying to be a drag, you know, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. If you want to have fun, have some, you know, fun smack talk rivalry, that's one thing. But if you're going to keep being a downer like that one guy was being, well, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. Anyway, good to see you in the morning trucking all day. Are you on the road right now? Look at this, another green candle going up. We have reached through 26 cents. 26 cents again. All right. I love it. I love it. And we definitely got some more buy orders coming in here. I would say we're probably going to see a little retracement coming up, but I don't think it's going to last long. But we definitely are moving in a bullish direction. We are coasting above 26 cents at the moment. Looking good. We got a nice green candle burning. It keeps going up, let's see if we can get to 26.5. 26.5, feel alive. And then 27, take us to heaven. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Chad Watson, good to see you. Or Chad Wathan, sorry, good to see you in the mix. Doge, baby. Doge, get down to it. Let's get Doge to it, boppers. Cloud Chamber put some rockets up in the chat. Trucking all day says, I'm home 4 more hours back in the Doge. I'm back on the Doge road. Yeah, I've been growing my beard out more now that the fall is setting in. I'm not sure if I'm just going to keep growing it out or give it a trim here soon, but I usually keep a tighter trim, aka Don Johnson style, but I'm growing it out longer than that now, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go full bore Grizzly Adams. We'll see. We'll see. Look at another green candle popping up here. Looks like that little round of retracement is already over. We're coming up to 26.25. Green candle continuing to blossom. Buy-sell orders are about even right now. So it's hard to tell if it's going to keep going or retrace at this juncture. But we are slowly, we're sticking right around 26.29 for now. We'll see where it goes. I hope it sounds like I got your last name right, Chad, and I'm glad. Do only good every day. That's the idea, my friend. Thank you, Tony C. RW, Steven, I'm convinced that you don't sleep. That is a fair point, my friend. I hardly slept at all. I slept about maybe an hour and a half, about 2 hours in totality before my phone went off with the market alert for Dogecoin doing fun things. And so I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to get live. We're going to do it live. F it. Do it live. And here we are, just bringing some early morning Doge momentum with you guys. You know, sleep when you're dead. But I will definitely be sleeping this afternoon. Between now and my show this evening, I assure you. I pretty much do this kind of full time now. You know, I got a small business on the side, and you know, due to my health issues, I'm not able to be as engaged in that as much as I used to. But so I can keep both things going here. Sirdar, come on, Doge, he says. Yes. Lisa Temmerman, smash that like button. Much love to you, Mr. Steele. Much love back to you, Miss Temmerman. Good to see you. And thank you for all your continuous encouragement and positivity, Miss Temmerman. Here we go. We've got hanging in there with some green winnies. We are slowly ascending here. 26.32, 26.35. We want to keep going up to the sky. Let's see. Trucking All Day coming in with a $5 super sticker. Keep it up, he says. Appreciate it, and you're working out. You got that pair aerobics with the 70s headband. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you so much, Trucking All Day. Always appreciate you, man. And thanks for keeping the lights on over here at Steele headquarters. Mr. Rowe, I am aware of the importance of sleep. I don't think I have sleep apnea. But I do get sleep. Trust me. Sometimes it's just at very unconventional times. Dogecoin is the original dog money. The rest are clones trying to be the new Doge. I can't respect that. They should be a different animal. Maybe a cat. I hear what you're saying, Doge pilot. There can be only one original, right? It's one of those things. There's been so many countless projects trying to ride the coattails and the originality that Dogecoin fostered. And we know where the original is. Yeah, baby, let's go Doge. Hey, Kyle, good to see you. Good morning. Dials on fire, baby. I love it. Look at that green candle going. Looks like we're headed up towards 26.5. 26.5. A little bit of retracement, but I think we're still headed towards there. Now, there is some resistance here at around 26.4. 26.4 is where I'm seeing the most resistance. If we can get past through that threshold, I think the journey to 27 heaven becomes a much more probable reality during this live stream. Guys, if you're new here, I want to personally welcome you. You are watching Steven Steele Live. I am Steven Steele, and we are doing it to it. I am a talk show host that happens to be into dog money. So I do a lot of Doge-centric content, but not exclusively Doge-centric content, but a lot of the times it is. So if you're remotely interested in Dogecoin and you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? We've got an awesome community here. Honestly, we've got the best little channel on the internet when it comes to things Dogecoin related. So we've got an awesome community. Hit subscribe, hit all that notification bell, and join us and ascend with us over time to the moon, to Mars, and beyond. We'd love to have you aboard with us. Here we are. So we're just, there's a lot of resistance around the 26.4. That's where I keep seeing it slam up against. If we can get through that, I think 27 cents becomes much more of a probable reality this morning, folks. And who knows what the rest of the day brings. I mean, Doge could continue to pump this way through the rest of the day. The goal is to, when all is said and done, for it to resolve itself at a higher floor than where it was before things started pumping, right? That is what we like. That's what we like to see. K-Max, just like the vids. Mr. Steele, thank you so much, Mr. K-Max. Appreciate it. Guys, if you already haven't hit like, smash that like button. Smash that like button like you'd smash your first childhood celebrity crush. Guys, it takes just a moment of your time. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's honestly the number one thing you can do to help this channel reach more people, get up through those tricky YouTube algorithms. It's such a simple thing to do. It just takes a second. So if you haven't, hit that like button. Do me a small favor, just hit that like button right now. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Dogecoin hanging tough over 26 cents. Hanging tough, as New Kids in the Block used to say. You know, the first girlfriend I ever had, her name was Christina Rodriguez, and she dressed like one of the girls on this old show called In Living Color. And on In Living Color, they used to have this dance troupe called the Fly Girls, and she dressed just like a fly girl. I was about 15 years old at the time, and I would go over to her house, and we'd watch movies, we'd watch MTV, we'd eat popcorn and make out and stuff like that. And I met her because I was a skater kid. I was kind of a skater punk growing up. And we had a half pipe, me and my friends, that we used to skate, and her and a couple of her girlfriends used to just come by and watch us skate and hang out. And so that's how we met. And anyway, my point is, she had very big bangs. There used to be spray painted right up there. She kind of rocked a quasi-chola style as well, as I recall. But she was a huge New Kids on the Block fan, and they used to call it NKOTB. Say that 3 times fast. So she was a huge New Kids in the Block fan. I was into a mix of like weird like punk rock stuff and stuff like Depeche Mode, if any of you ever heard of that. So it was definitely a clash of 2 different worlds. But looking back, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The Fly Girls, that's where Jennifer Lopez started. A very astute and correct observation, trucking all day. That's 100% correct, sir. Correct. Lisa Terman says, seriously, I'm excited to catch a live. Been trying to tighten it up by the sleep pattern. I totally understand, and I am excited to see you in the mix, Lisa Terman. Lisa Terman, always so cheery, always so supportive, and she is just very lovely, might I add. Thank you, Lisa Terman, for your continued support. Kyle S., I heard this breakout might be maybe 64%. You know, it's within the realm of possibility, probability. This could be the beginning of something quite dramatic in terms of market value for Dogecoin. There's certainly been a substantial period of accumulation that we have seen from Dogecoin. And we have also seen in the past where all the algorithms suggest that Dogecoin is long overdue for a substantial parabolic level rise in market value. Some analysts like Justin Bennett comes to mind, have been predicting a Dogecoin breakout to the pace of 500 to 1,000%. Now, most people would say this that seems rather excessive, but I wouldn't count it out. I think he makes a strong case for it. I think given what we've seen in the past, Dogecoin trading sideways for a substantial period of time before going through parabolic cycles in the past have been anywhere from 400 to 700%, right? Now, that is not including market correction, but still, by the time the dust settles, you're still talking about a substantial new floor in place, and that's where we want to go. Obviously, that's where we want to head. We're still hanging in comfortably over 26 cents at the moment, and hey, I'll take it. That's not too shabby. I blasted a tweet telling others to join your stream. Thank you, Doge Pilot. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Did you see the Benzinga article that showed almost 1/3 of all U.S. crypto holders own some Doge? I did see that story, Kyle S., and I covered it here last night on Steele Live, and that is great news. So in the United States, Dogecoin is the most popular cryptocurrency around. Dogecoin is the most popular cryptocurrency in the United States. So here in the U.S., we're doing our end of it. We're pulling our weight, that's for sure. Lisa Terman says, I love New Kids on the Block. Tiffany is a dear close friend of mine. Awesome. Wow, Tiffany the singer. Got to hang out with all of them many times, but still hang with Tiff. Good people. That is so cool. What a small world. How cool is that? Lisa Terman. So Tiffany was a quintessential 80s pop singer, and she had some real feel-good hits. Most notably, that rendition of Tommy James's "I Think We're Alone Now." I think that's how it went. That's what they say when we're together. What would they say? I gotta look up the lyrics to it now. I am going to subject you guys to some Tiffany now that Lisa brought it up. And, you know, those of you who are new to this channel are like, what the heck is this guy doing? Guys, this is part of my vibe. This is how we roll. We get a little weird here. So Tiffany, I think we're alone now. And here are the lyrics. Yes, there it is. 1987. Children behave, that's what they say when we're together. And how would you play? They don't understand, and so we're just running just as fast as we can. Bump, 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 holding on to one another's hand. Bump, 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 trying to get away into the night. That's how you have to say it. In the 80s, if you're singing the word night, you can't just say night. You have to say night, and you gotta helps if you bring in the fist to your chest like this. Into the night. And then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground and then we say, I think I'm a Doge now. Okay, so there we have it, guys. There we have it. Let's check back on these charts. We are cruising a little bit over 26 cents, and we are doing it to it. I thought Tommy James and the Randell sang I Think You're Alone. Well, Alan Schneider, if you had your listening ears on, I said Tiffany did a rendition of Tommy James's I Think You're Alone Now. So I had it. I covered it. I used to cover that song. It's a great song. I love Tommy James and Randell. I like Tiffany, man. she was fun. Here we go. I think we lost a few viewers there. It's okay. So we are cruising just a little bit over 26 cents. Let's do a market round cap and see what's going on the rest of the market. Nick just texted me back. He says, I actually just got up. If I get some stuff taken care of, I'll jump on for a minute because I missed a bunch yesterday. Okay, let me know and I'll patch you through. So Nick Balls may be joining us shortly. We will just see how it shakes out, guys. We'll see how it shakes out. RW, man, I crushed on Tiffany big time when I was a kid. I think she's still a babe. I do not doubt that she is. Lisa Terman, ask Tiffany if she'll come on this channel. I would love to have an interview with Tiffany. It would be so fun. It would be awesome. So yeah, no worries, Alan Schneider. Guys, we're hanging at a little over 26 cents. Oh yeah, it's going to do a market round cap for you guys. Let's see where not only Doge is sitting statistically, but where other coins are sitting as well. Right now, Dogecoin is hanging in there still at an over 6% increase over the last 24 hours. And it is up 9% over the past week. It's up about almost 2% over the last 60 minutes. Pretty good. Bitcoin right now trading somewhat unremarkably, just a little bit over 6,500. Slightly up over the last hour at 0.5%. And then Ethereum is up almost 1% over the last 24 hours, about 0.5% over the last hour, trading modestly over 4,000 a coin. XRP trading sideways at about $1.08, between $1.08 and $1.09. And of course, the big breakout coin that everyone's talking about is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu apexed at about, I think, 55% over the last 24 hours, right? But now that's recessed down to about 47-48%, still very substantial. Obviously, those of you who were SHIB holders at good positions before that are obviously in good spirits over that, and good for you guys. But I'm not a SHIB-centric content creator. It's just not my bag, but we will cover it just the same. Keep you guys in the loop. Matic is down. Matic's down almost 4% today, up 6% for about the week. Terra is up almost 11% for the week, but down about 2.5% for the day, trading at $41.40. AVAX, that is Avalanche. Now, guys, I have been telling you that Avalanche is likely going to 3 to 5x within the next 2 to 3 months. But don't forget to pull profits on that. I'm not quite sold that AVAX that you should just leave all your money in super long term, but I do think that there are some nice gains, pretty high probability of some 3 to 5x gains to be made over the course of the next few months. So AVAX Avalanche right now is trading pretty unremarkably for the day, but it's up 14% for the week. 14% for the week, and I only see that continuing over the next few months. Truckin' All Day says Harmony One an all-time high. Thank you for that. I can't readily look up the Harmony One numbers, but I will take your word for it. Hardy One seems to be going the distance, hanging in there for the long term. Zombie Doge Army, congrats on the 100 likes, Steven Steele. Oh yeah, I got 100 likes. Didn't even realize that. Thank you, Zombie Doge Army. Appreciate it. Hooray on 100 likes. So Dogecoin coming in, hanging tough. We're rough. So Dogecoin hanging tough at over 26 cents. We are seeing a little bit of retracement now, but we'll see. We'll see how we shake out the rest of the day with our beloved Doge. And while we're kind of in a little interim here, I'm going to check out a couple NFT projects, see how they're coming along on the open sea, matey. One that I'm pretty bullish on is Jungle Freaks. I think Jungle Freaks has serious blue chip markers, blue chip potential. And right now, Jungle Freaks is trading at a floor of 1.53 Ethereum, which is pretty good. We've seen it kind of settle now. Now that the project's been out for about a week and a half, it's been kind of settling for now at a floor between 1.4 ETH and 1.6. So this is a pretty good place to be. This, considering now the NFT market's very bearish right now. This is one of the projects you want to keep an eye on when the bull run starts again on NFT space. Another one that I'm very bullish about, but I can't afford to invest in it. But if I could, I would. I would be personally, I'd be getting into Bears Deluxe. Now, Bears Deluxe is not a inexpensive project to get into at this point. Right now, the floor is at about 1.8 Ethereum, so that's almost 2 Ethereum to get in there. But I am seeing a lot of blue chip markers for Bears Deluxe. And then Doge X. Doge X is a brand new project, so that floor is definitely still lower, but the floor is thin. That means that it's not going to take that many more sales for that floor to start rapidly increasing. Plus, the metaverse is rolling out big time on Doge X right now, where all Doge X holders are going to soon be receiving bebes. They're going to have bebes airdropped to them to their respective wallets, and they're launching an app on the website in the next few days. It's like Tinder, and you swipe on different dojis, and then when you match, that's when you will breed a little Doge, and you will have it little Doge puppy, and you'll have it airdrop. So those are just fun, cool things that are going to add value to the project. Lisa, I don't understand those NFTs. It's a lot to take in out of the gate. It really is. I understand. They're not for everyone, but they are a part of my investment strategy. And, I should do a show sometime where I just talk about the very basic fundamentals of NFTs. I actually have a video out that says how to mint. It's instruction how to mint a DogeX NFT or any NFT. So that applies to how to mint, how to buy your first NFT. I talk about a lot of the basic lingo surrounding the NFT scene. So I think it's a good introductory if you look that up on my channel. Lisa says, I will for sure. She probably will. On the Shadows tour now. In fact, I need to make sure she bought her Doge. Awesome. That would be great, Lisa. I would be super honored and excited to have Tiffany on the show. How cool would that be, guys? That would be great. Even if she could budget like 30 minutes for us, that'd be awesome, Lisa. Appreciate that. And then I know RW will be tuning in. Yeah, it seems like we're kind of settling into a new floor here around 26 cents. Not too shabby, not too bad at all, guys. Pretty good, as Larry David would say. When music gets rolled out on NFT, we need to be on the ground floor, which coin it is. Yeah, I agree. I think that is something that's going to be worth paying close attention to. Trucking all day. Nathan Huffman, it's digital art, same as painting, really. It's a store of value. Yeah, thank you for that. I mean, that is a very basic and understandable definition of NFTs. It's a way it's technology that has been come along. Like the blockchain, that's what the blockchain offers, right? To be able to create, put value on, and store and own digital art. So yeah, that's essentially what NFTs are. It's digital art. The NFT marketplace is the business of buying and selling artwork, digital artwork. Nick Ball's coming to the chat, just having some coffee and waking up. I'll pop in a minute. Look at that. We're going to have Nick Balls on in a minute. Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls. The best part of waking up is Nick Balls in your cup. Nick, okay, we'll see you in a minute, man. Just, Nick, shoot me a text on my phone when you are in the Discord and ready to do it. But what would you do with it? You just store it. You store it, and then you also retain all the rights to it. So if it's a popular image or work of art, and this is another thing too, a lot of these NFT lines are going, the more popular ones are going to start having their own merchandising, their own cartoon series. Now imagine when you have the rights to that NFT, right? And they start merchandising it, all right? And they start having it in movies. And you have the rights. Now you're going to get commission. You're going to get commission if they use your character on anything. There's just a lot of, it's a constantly evolving technology and industry. It's one of those things. It's exciting, and it's just evolving every day. So I'm just rolling with it. I'm enjoying all the energy behind it, and people are making some good money there. You got to be smart about it. People are making good money. Jimmy D is like the perfect morning name. Top of the morning, Jimmy D. I love ice water, man. I love ice water. It's the simple things sometimes. The evolution of art and money. Yes, indeed, Nathan. We are holding strong, comfortably over 26 cents. And we are doing it to it. You're watching Steven Steele Live. If you're new here, welcome aboard. I'm Steven Steele. And we're just having a Dogecoin market watch, hangout, cheering along our dog money, and seeing if we can get this thing to 27 heaven beyond. I guess I could mint some positive NFTs. Must read up on it. Yeah, Lisa, feel free to inbox me as well if you want any further advice or assistance with it. Happy to help. What's good, Zombie and Steven? How's everyone? Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I'm looking forward to having a nice long nap after I get off this live stream. But while I'm here doing it, we're having a good time. So yeah, my Doge alerts woke me up. I saw that nice big bump. Now we've kind of settled into a floor around 26 cents for now. The great thing about 26 cents, guys, is that's better than 25 cents. And it's even better than 24 cents. Isn't that some groundbreaking advice? Take that to the bank. Oh, yeah. Guys, if you feel compelled to super chat, feel free to ask me whatever questions, comments you have. I'll field those to the best of my ability. And also, it's a great way to keep the lights on over here at Steven Steele headquarters, and allows me to put in as much time and effort as I do into this stuff. Some more buy orders are coming in as we speak. So I think we're going to see an extension of this green weenie. It's hard to say that without cracking a smile, folks. But yeah, we are starting to slowly go up there. Again, there's just so much resistance around 26 35s, 26.40. I don't think that we're going to see a shot at 27 cents until we can get past that 26.4 resistance threshold there. But we're going to continue to monitor the situation. Anyway, what do you guys do on your Sundays? Any of you are church going folks? Is this Sunday? Is Sunday that's your fun day, as the Bengals once said? Are you work? Or do you work on Sundays, or is Sunday your lazy day? What's the deal? What Sundays usually look like for you fine folks? Green candle trying to sprout. It's just trying to sprout. It's our cute little sprout trying to get over 26.2. Tekashi 69, the rapper, is coming out with an NFT on 28th. Should get a lot of young people into the NFTs. Yeah, I've seen a lot of celebrity NFT projects, particularly out of radio, rap, hip hop, whatever you want to call it. Will this serve as positive long-term growth into the space? I think overall it's going to have a positive effect on it. Yeah. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that about Tekashi 69. I know he's locked up for a while, as I recall. But yeah, I think it'll bring a lot of young people in the space. And thank you for joining us, Supra Drifter. Lance, drink Yorkshire tea, the most traditional English tea, right? Yorkshire, yes indeed, yes indeed. It sounds like you're an Earl Grey man, Lance. Usal says, I'm in bed. It's 2:38 p.m. You must be in the United Kingdom as well to be 6 hours ahead. I'm just a guess. Usually beer, margaritas, and the pool. Sounds like a great combination, Lisa Tamerman. Mr. Lin says, Sunday is Doge Day. I love it. Mr. Particle says, wife clogged the sink, so I'll be fixing that later this morning. Uh-oh. Better get Drano. Jimmy D says, gotta work in a bit. Usually a beer and a football game. Hawks play tomorrow on Monday. Monday Night Football. Sleep and beer. Pretty straightforward from Alan. Not strong enough, says Lance. Ireland. Okay. All right. I think you told me that once before. That is awesome. Yeah, we get people watching this stream from all over the world. We got folks from Germany, folks from Ireland, folks from the United Kingdom, folks from Canada, and of course, a lot of folks from the United States. I have not been in touch with Upshot since he came back to YouTube. I really don't. I don't plan on it. At the same time, I wish him the best. Obviously, that's a contentious topic for people. Some people think he has no business coming back and are still very upset. Other people are giving him a second chance, and just different people. We're all adults here. People can make up their minds how they want to perceive that, if they want to support his new channel or not. I know one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to indulge in a lot of drama and gossip about it, because I do not think that's helpful. Ralph in New York, what's up, party people? Lance, odd them Irish. What's up, Ralph? Ralph in New York, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in the mix in quite some time. Good to have you back over here. Mr. Toka, Mexico amigo. All right, we got folks watching live from Mexico. That's another one we can add to the international Dogecoin worldwide audience here on Steven Steele Live. I love it. Guys, if you haven't pressed that like button, please take a moment to do that so we can keep ascending into those YouTube algorithms and keep reaching more people. It's a simple thing you can do to support the channel. You were born to be in Yorkshire, man. Flat cap and all. I love my traditional English caps. I love them. I love them. And I'm actually genetically, I'm half English. Half English, half Dutch. And I think just a splash of German in there. Big agree. People love drama, but it's a waste of time and energy. It is completely a waste of time and energy. We don't have time for that stuff. We don't have time for that stuff. And usually you'll learn that the people that are, it's usually the same list of people that are always stirring that kind of stuff up. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just let them consume themselves with that stuff. But I'm not gonna be a part of it. So we're still holding at over 26 cents. Green candle still blossoming, though rather modestly. I think it's time to bring a jack-o'-lantern into the mix. To give a little stir up a little commotion here. Oh yeah. Guys, I have a very, very important question for you. Why can't ghosts have children? Why can't ghosts have children? It's because they have Halloweenies. Ba-doom. What is your favorite Halloween-ish movie, guys? What is your favorite Halloween-ish movie? Let me know in the chat. So we're headed into more retracement here, dipping just barely below 26 cents, just barely below 26 cents. Where it stops, nobody knows, but the good thing about the near future is we'll find out. We'll find out one way or another. Ooh, I love the ghosts and pumpkin emojis. I love it. Have you looked into some coins like H-Bar and Quanch for their use case? Yes, I have. Yes, I'm very familiar with H-Bar. I'm not invested in it. Again, people throw all these at me. It's not that because I'm not interested in it. It's because I'm not made of money, and I just got to pick my battles. I don't have the capital to invest in everything that I think has potential. So you just got to pick your battles, folks. I have Doge and Sheeb. Could be a good day for me, bud. Yes, I think obviously it's already a great day for you if you're a Sheeb holder. Absolutely. For Doge, some modest gains are to be made. Hopefully more significant ones will prevail. Hocus Pocus. Oh, two people go Hocus Pocus. You know what's crazy about that chat right now? Look how it's like sloping in a perfect like bow shape like that. I mean, that's cool. I like Critters. I know Critters. I know Hocus Pocus. Both great movies. The Predator movie with Arnold. Okay. How about the Witches of Eastwick? Do you guys remember that one? That was pretty good. Or would Death Becomes Her? Would that qualify as a Halloween movie? With Goldie Hawn? I think it would. I think that was pretty good. For other Halloween movies, I know there's a bunch on my mind. I actually really like the Charlie Brown Pumpkin special. I never get tired of that. Ooh, Lost Boys. That would qualify as a Halloween movie. I love the Lost Boys. I used to have such a crush on the main girl in that movie. She used to go by the name Star. That was her character. Jamie Gertz? I think it's Jamie Gertz that played the main love interest in Lost Boys. Great. Fright Night, great movie. Kamal, great pick. Fright Night, I love Fright Night. Does Gremlins count as Halloween or Christmas? It's a fine line, isn't it? I've always kind of classified Gremlins as a Christmas movie, but it's also Halloween. It's appropriate either way, I think. I love Gremlins. I even like Gremlins 2. Gremlins 2 got even more ridiculous than the first one. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but ridiculous in an amusing way. But Lost Boys was so well done. I remember that movie really having a profound impact on me as a kid watching. I was just like, wow. I was just kind of blown away, Blown away. yeah, we're just hanging out right at the 26 cent threshold right here, trying to get moving, trying to get some more movement going here, guys. Devil's Rejects, I haven't seen that. I have to put that on the list. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I would agree. Die Hard is Christmas for sure. No doubt about it. This chat has curves. I just saw that zombie Doge army with the tatas on the screen. I think that's pretty good. Pretty funny. Ooh, a little bit of yawning coming here. A little bit of yawning, guys. In my neck of the woods, we are going on at about 10 to 9 in the morning. Give or take an hour if you're in the United States. If you're out in that West Coast, it's really early at about 10 to 7 a.m. And if you're on the East Coast or in Florida, you're an hour ahead, going on at 10 a.m. Dusk Till Dawn, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a goodie. That's a goodie. Ooh. When in doubt, stretch it out, right? That sounded dirtier than I intended. So we are falling a little bit more with some retracement here. You know, hopefully we'll end up at the very least at a floor that was a bit higher than before this surge all took place. And who knows what the rest of the day holds. Things could really start taking off again. You never know. You never know. And with the way this market's been going lately, I certainly wouldn't count that outside of the realm of probability. Let's saying Christmas isn't Christmas until John McClane has thrown Hans Gruber off the Nakatomi building. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thinking, yeah, I love Die Hard. There's been a lot of Die Hard movies. I think there's 4 or 5 in totality, right? 4 or 5 in totality. All right. Well, guys, let's see how long I've been going here. Silver Bullet. Does that count as Halloween? Absolutely. That is obviously Stephen King. Stephen King's Silver Bullet. That has a really funny line in it. There's a line in Silver Bullet where this one kid says to the other kid, he says, what are you going to do, Jimmy? Make lemonade in your pants? I don't know why that's always struck me as particularly funny. I'm sure someone's uploaded the clip to YouTube here. Yeah, I like Silver Bullet. My favorite, however, Stephen King movie is Christine, with the killer car. There's just something just kind of unintentionally funny and whimsical about that show that I liked, about that movie that I like, Christine. And I love the aesthetics of it. It's so dramatic in like the cheesiest, best ways, as 80s suspense thriller horror films often are, right? All right. Let's check a few things out here. Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, great films. Angel Heart, yeah, some really good picks coming in from Kamal. Some really good suggestions coming in. All right, guys. Stephen King's Quitters Inc. Cat's Eye. Now that I haven't seen. I'm a big fan of Evil Dead. I'm a big fan of Bruce Campbell. Christine, the first autonomous car. Yes. Maybe Elon Musk should consult that movie for future endeavors. Yeah. The original. I assume you're talking about the original. Anyway, guys, look, I think I've been going for about an hour and a half here, well over an hour and a half here. I think I'm going to wind this stream down, but I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining me this morning. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to put some tea on and get some much needed rest. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. I hope you had fun. I hope you got something out of it. This was really cool, hanging out with you guys, having this Doge market watch party. Now, I will be on tonight at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with my co-host Sadaf Jadran. She'll be coming to us live from Sydney, Australia. We got a great show lined up for you tonight. You do not want to miss it. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe immediately. Subscribe right now. Hit all on that notification bell so you know when we go live, so you never have to miss out on the fun ever again. Never ever again. This was fun. It was fun doing the morning stream, which I hardly ever do. So this was a nice change of pace, and it was great hanging with each and every one of you guys. Let's keep the positivity going strong. Let's keep the Doge momentum going strong. And thank you guys so much. And until next time, we will see you. This is Steele signing out.